Welcome to Module 3. In this module, we are going to learn about the rise of AI-driven cyber attacks. By now, you already know that AI is being used by cyber attacks in many different ways. Let's deep dive onto those. AI fuzzing. What is AI fuzzing? Think of fuzzing as deliberately feeding a software program unexpected or messy input to see if it breaks or behaves strangely. It is a different way of finding bugs or hidden bugs. This could be like a crash test. Imagine a crash testing as a car in controlled ways to find weak points. Fuzzing does the same thing for software. Here's an example. Sending a website from a super long name with strange characters or even random code instead of a real data will for sure confuse end user. So, back to AI fuzzing. What is AI fuzzing? AI fuzzing is fuzzing, but of course smarter. AI fuzzing takes the traditional idea of superchargers with machine learning. AI learns to be the ultimate troublemaker. It finds the weird bugs that a human eye might not be able to find. So, why should you care about AI fuzzing? AI fuzzing matters because security is critical. More software means more potential attack points. AI fuzzing helps to find those vulnerabilities before hackers exploit them, if you think about using AI fuzzing in a good way. Complex software needs complex testing. And complex testing is sometimes expensive, or it's hard to find great software engineers to do the testing. Just imagine AI helping us with this. It can be efficient because AI can automate that. Let me give you a small analogy. Think of a traditional fuzzing like a kid randomly hitting buttons on a game controller to see what happens. AI fuzzing is like a very clever way that the kid learned which button to hit. Basically, the kid is not just a amateur. The kid becomes a professional or a good gamer to win against his or her opponents. What else? AI can help create malwares and mutate them. How? Automation and speed. AI can automate tasks like generating multiple variants of malware code, making the creation process much faster and easier for attackers. I don't know if you will remember some malwares like Melissa malware, which had different variants, and the variants took time to develop. So once mutant A was found, mutant B was sent to the market, but it was usually taking a couple of days, if not weeks, if not months, for hackers, threat actors to develop. Where AI can do this now much faster. Again, another example would be, just imagine how COVID learned against the vaccines that was developed by scientists, and it came with different variants, which is still around us, right? So AI can help malware development, as I said, automated and speedy. What else? It can do evasion techniques. Why? Because AI algorithms can learn how to craft malware that can fool traditional rule-based antivirus solutions. Of course, this will include adapting code structure and behavior for evading detection. Zero-day exploit. AI is going to be used to analyze the software to discover vulnerabilities or zero days, which can be used against us. Target attacks. Remember what was AI? What we covered in module 1? Any AI is better A good AI is usually AI with lots of data. So any AI is better who knows more about the target. Just imagine you feed AI with your target as much as you can. You use the deep web, you use the internet, maybe an insider, and then you launch the attack. So I was giving an example of malware which was creating new variants. Remember? We used to call them polymorphic malware. And AI writers, authors, threat actors used to create these malwares, and it was taking time. But now AI is going to do it much faster. Of course, we can use this to adapt the defenses as well. But it's for sure that we're going to have some implication. And one of the most important implications is going to be increased threats, outpacing defending, critical systems at risk. Putting all this is clearly telling us that AI is changing the world. Of course, you will need some great tools. The tool, for example, from Exitium, which will help you to make your life easier. So, dynamic attack planning and adoption. If you have proper AI, it can help you to analyze the data in real life, to adjust attack strategies and bypasses security measures. What does this mean? It means if you're using the right tool which detects the undetected, if you're using the right tool which is not just depending on detection, then you are going to be more secure. What else? AI could be used for automated reconnaissance and vulnerability scanning. So, AI can be used to have data collection at scale. It can be used as data analysis and pattern recognition. It can be used as continuous monitoring tool. It can be used, AI can be used as pirate vulnerability scanning, which looks deeper. It can prioritize scans. It can have a better intelligent vulnerability identification. It can create a better risk-based reporting. Of course, it has some benefits for the good and some risks for the bad. We just talked about the bad. So what are the benefits of AI used in reconnaissance and vulnerability scanning? Again, it's going to be much faster and efficient. It's going to be much more scalable. It's going to have a productive defense. What does it mean? The real-time continuous nature of AI, recon, and scanning will help us, organizations, to identify risk, hopefully before threat actors do them. Some tools that is already used in the industry: Showdown, Census, Nessus, or Exitium Threat Intelligence Platform. You can use these tools to be more secure. What else? AI poisoning. What is AI poisoning? Basically, AI-powered techniques to manipulate the data or modules which is used by AI system, such as machine learning or computer vision. AI poisoning can be used to degrade the performance, accuracy, or reliability of any AI system, or to induce malicious behavior. So, I'm pretty sure you are aware of DNS poisoning, where humans, threat actors, used to poison the DNS to attack their targets. And again, it was all dependent on skillful humans who was bad-minded to hack for various reasons. Now, you can train AI to do that automatically. What else can AI do? AI-driven malware attacks going to be trouble for all of us, because AI can be used to develop and test new malware, making it more efficient and harder to detect. Again, once a malware is released, AI can be used to evade detection by traditional antivirus software. And AI can also be used to spread malware faster allowing it to infect more and more systems. AI-driven malware attacks can pose significant risk, significant growing threats, and unfortunately, wide range of harm. So, how might this happen? The speed is gonna leave your traditional defense mechanism out of game. Target attacks, limited resources, going to make the defender's life bit harder. Zero-day exploits. Again, as AI can detect them much faster, those tools can be used to harm us, unfortunately, in a greater scale, in a faster speed, with a widening impact. Long story short, AI malware makes cybersecurity an arms race. All defensive tactics are no longer enough. We need AI-driven defense tools to keep up. Unfortunately, AI is lowering the barrier. AI reducing the technical skills needed to create potential malware, and this widens the pool of potential bad actors. What else? AI-driven social engineering attacks. As you all know, social engineering is the main cause, the main problem of any cybersecurity issues, because it's all about tricking us humans. AI can be used to identify and target vulnerable individuals, to craft convincing social engineering attacks. Remember, phishing attacks used to be easily detected with spelling mistakes, with grammatical errors. But now you can use AI to craft a social engineering or phishing attack. Of course, if you ask AI to create a phishing attack, it's not going to help you. But if you trick AI to help you to craft it, then AI is going to help you. AI can be also used, for example, in deepfake attacks. What is deepfakes? Deepfake is an AI-generated image, video, or audio that impersonate real people or events. This could be a fake media on steroids. This could be putting words in mouths. This could be hyper-realistic fakes. So, why are deepfakes dangerous? Because it is a disinformation weapon. It can create a reputation damage. Just imagine me giving you wrong advice in my YouTube channel because it is someone like me pretending to give good advice, but in reality it is AI giving that wrong advice, which looks like me. Remember, there's a famous American saying which says, if you want to look like a duck, you have to walk like a duck, you have to sound like a duck, so everybody will believe that you are a duck. And unfortunately, deepfake is making this happen. So, how AI deepfakes work? Remember, data is the king. If data is the king, then creating convincing deepfake requires a massive data set, and AI can easily get access to that. Generative Adversarial Networks, or GANs, they are the core of AI system, which can create or generate fake content, which can be discriminator, which will try to tell the difference between the real and fake. It is basically a battle of AI wits. Why? Because the generator will keep trying to fool the discriminator, and over time this is going to be improved and be probably better. So, key points. Accessibility is a threat and detection is difficult. What else? AI-driven DOS attacks. So, AI can be used to amplify a DOS attack, which is denial of service attack, making them more efficient at disturbing systems. AI can also be used to identify and exploit vulnerabilities in the system, making these attacks harder to defend against. These attacks can be automated using AI, making them more efficient and, as we discussed many times, harder to detect. AI-driven DOS attacks or DDoS attacks are an emerging and particularly dangerous threat because the goal of DOS was always overwhelm a website, a server, a network. The method was using botnets or hijacked computers to flood the target. And for that, a hacker or a threat actor had to do some manual work and use some automation tools. But now, AI is going to be used for intelligent targeting. AI is going to have much better adaptability rates and, of course, much faster adaptability rates. Discussing attacks is going to help AI to create traffic that mimics normal user behavior. So AI is going to pretend like a human, and maybe the defense mechanism that you have in use is it's not going to have that mechanism to defend you. And AI is going to use the resources smarter than us humans probably to reach the target. As a key, AI can be used in both sides, but unfortunately, this is a huge benefit for threat actors to use against us. This is going to create some different threats that is going to create us some trouble. All right, let's talk about a case study. The power of deception. Deepfake attacks. I'm pretty sure you already saw a couple of videos around, and we will later add into this course some videos which looks like real. Deepfakes are one of the most frightening ways on how AI is weaponized. The potential to deceive is immense. Imagine getting a video call from your company CEO, looking and sounding like just him. Instructions you to do something that ultimately causes massive financial or reputational risk. As I mentioned earlier, deepfakes are generated by AI called GAN, which is the Generative Adversarial Network. Imagine two AI systems locked in a battle. The generator produces fake images or audio, and this discriminator tries to spot the forgery. The key is that they learn from each other. The generator getting increasingly better at fooling us, the human, and the discriminator leading to more convincing deepfakes. Here's an example. That gentleman looks like Tom Cruise, but in reality, it's not Tom Cruise. Deepfakes thrive on data. The more images or videos reality available for a person, the easier for AI to learn from their facial expressions, mannerisms, or voice. While we might imagine needing fancy Hollywood studios to make deepfakes, unfortunately or fortunately, you can just use a cheap AI tool to do that for you. And some of them are even available for free. Here's an image by Trump getting arrested. We all know this is fake. What started online novelty has transformed into a tool with serious potential consequences. Deepfakes can be used to sway election, cause financial loss through fraud, and of course damage reputation. It is vital to understand that these aren't just tools which creates fortunate or unfortunate images like that, but this can be used for corporate sabotage. This can be used for personal revenge, for blackmailing, for political manipulation. So, deepfakes are getting better, and it's getting harder and harder to tell if it's deepfake or real. So you have to look for those unnatural details that the AI might not perfectly initiate. However, you can see an example. Alright, you see some pixel errors here, but spotting the fake, it's not going to be that easy in the future, that's for sure. How can you stay ahead of deepfake threat? How can you fight? Fighting means a mix of technology and awareness. AI-powered detection is improving, but still not foolproof. It's virtual that we, public, became savvy about manipulated data. This also requires social media platforms, such as Facebook, to take responsibility for identifying potential deepfakes and potentially legislation to curb the malicious use. Alright, the world is getting more and more challenges, and I hope this course is going to help you to learn how to stay safe. See you in the next module. Valentin, it's your turn.